Texas. They say everything's bigger here, and they're right. We've got big cars, big hearts, and even bigger steaks. This is beef country, Texas, home to the Alamo, the Cowboys, and the largest military installation known to man. So big, it has a big name. Fort Hood, the great place. It's got a Texas-sized podcast as well. And this is it, right here, Fort Hood's great big podcast. Yeehaw.
Is that so?
You have so many voices. I love it.
Yeah, we're recording. This is Fort Hood's Great Big Podcast. I'm Samantha Farlow, one of your hosts.
I can do it too. Good day. I'm Staff Sergeant Kelvin Ringold. No, I suck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was...
You know,
13.
that honestly was not too bad.
It was horrible. I'm just going to leave it. I'm leaving it up to you. You got it.
Hello, I am Army Sergeant Lamont Shavers, and I am from the 69th Air Defense Artillery Brigade. However, I normally sound just like this. How's it going?
There goes that bass.
And my name is Specialist Brianna with the 1st Cavalry Division Band, and I cannot do voices like that.
Neither can I. I'm not even going to try to pretend.
Beautiful day.
It is beautiful.
It's almost 100 degrees.
It is hot.
Saw somebody running. I don't know
I don't know
why.
how.
What?
I don't know why people do that. I'm not trying to die.
Why?
I don't know how.
People are suckers for punishment.
You know, I grew up in Texas, and I do not remember it being this hot.
And tomorrow's supposed to be like 85 degrees.
Is it really?
It's
Okay,
random.
that's not as bad. That's not as bad.
That's not bad. That's actually kind of nice, I feel
I'll
like.
take it.
I mean, we would have 100-degree multiple days, but not for weeks and months at a time.
Yeah.
I feel like it got hotter.
So yes, we're here.
We out
Beautiful
here.
day. Yeah.
We're here today. We're living in the heat. It's fine. Such is life.
Everything is normal, I swear.
Nothing's normal.
Some things are normal, like the sunscreen.
Oh. Yeah, I do like sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
I did, well, I mean, I can't show you guys, but I got a super farmer's tan. I had a tank top on yesterday, and even with sunscreen, I thought sunscreen prevented you from, ended up looking like Wesley Snipes. You're out in the sun for like an hour, but no, this is like if Dave was here, it'd be Dave's complexion.
Oh
here,
my goodness!
but all this like shoulder, arm, biceps, tries is dealt in there somewhere. It's all like Blade.
And you have melanin there to help you.
Blade
too.
1, 2, or Trinity?
Oh, Trinity.
Oh,
Yeah.
horrible.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yes.
Vile. Grotesque.
Brianna and I are very lost.
I don't know what's
that
going
one
on.
joke went right over my head. Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay. Just
happening.
just Google Wesley Snipes after this.
Okay.
I guess we have a task now.
Yeah.
Well, that would be perfect timing for Brianna to go do it because we're kicking her out of
Yeah.
the studio.
I'll
for
let you
our
know what I
interview.
find.
Yeah, please report back.
All
That would be
right.
Not a
great.
second too soon. Get out of here.
Adios.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Flash floods in central Texas happen within only a few hours of rain. Every year, more than 80% of flood fatalities involve vehicles, and about 10 people drown in their vehicles each year in Texas. Vehicles of every size can lose control, float, and roll over in flood conditions. Is taking the risk worth it? Is it worth the risk of leaving loved ones behind? Overconfidence kills. Don't drive through floodwater. It's not worth it.
Hey, it's Melissa here from Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions. Now is a great time to stop by and see what furry friends they have waiting for their forever home. Or, down boy, you can follow their Facebook page called Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions. The great thing about pets that come from Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions is, all right now, be good. They're practically free. Well, sometimes they're free. They just need a good mommy or daddy. So stop by Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions. Check the Facebook page of Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions. Or even call Fort Hood Shelter and Adoptions at 254-287-4675 to make someone very, very happy.
It's what your tax dollars sound like. Fort Hood's Great Big Podcast.
All right, we are back. We have a guest with us in the studio. We want to say welcome to Isabel Hubbard, the USO Fort Hood Executive Director.
Well, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Thank you so much for
Good
being
day.
on with us today.
Thanks for the invite. I love talking about the USO. So
Woohoo.
let's do this.
Yeah, so let's just start it off. What is USO?
Okay, so the first question I always get is, what does USO stand for, right? So here it is, for the record. United Service Organizations. Notice the S is on the organizations.
Ah, yes.
And that represents the 6 organizations that came together under the USO umbrella way back in 1941.
Wow.
So yes, we've been around. So, 1941 was, just yesterday, right? During
For some of us, yes.
Not so
No
much for others.
we have over 80 years. Actually, this year we celebrate 80 years of existence.
Wow.
So this is another awesome
Yeah.
big news to share with you.
Celebration.
80 years.
Thank you. So because of, the pandemic, if I can say that, we have had to, like everybody else, kind of shut down and kind of see where we are. But I'm so happy to announce that we have never left. We may have shortened our hours,
Right.
all that kind of good stuff, but I can honestly tell you that North Fort Hood Center just celebrated a reopening on June 3rd. And so
Yay.
it's just exciting times, right?
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, so what services can people expect to get at the USO?
Sure. So every USO, there's over 250 locations around
Wow.
the world. We kind of follow the same core programming, right? So definitely computer usage, Wi-Fi, printing, gaming areas. So just to give you a reference, I didn't even tell you, we opened USO Fort Hood back in 2001.
Oh, okay.
Right? In a small 2-story World War II wooden
Yes.
barracks.
Wow.
Remember?
I've been in there.
On 50th Street?
Yes.
Yes. And so we had 6 gaming stations in that building. So now we just moved over to what was used to be called the Rivers Building, Building 121. And
Much
now,
better.
yes.
Kelvin is familiar.
Now we have 12 stations,
Oh.
12 gaming
Wow.
consoles.
Doubled.
Yes, exactly. So lots of that. Gaming, computers, comfortable seating areas,
Love a good seat.
TVs, for everybody's use. But we also have a movie theater. Do you remember the
Oh.
movie theater in the 50th
Yes.
Street?
Yes, I do.
Okay, 16 seats, right in that one. We have 31 in this one.
I'm there.
Wow.
So y'all have to come.
I'm
Y'all
there.
have to come and check
I
it out.
think I know where I'm going after this.
There you go. Another awesome addition that people can look forward to while visiting the new USO is we created a demonstration kitchen with the vision of having the culinary arts students from Fort Hood come in and do a demonstration for military spouses, single soldiers,
Wow.
kind of like, how to cook a gourmet meal from an MRE.
Ah, fun.
Wow.
It's making me hungry.
USO is doing it big.
Okay, girl, I see you. Okay.
I'm just saying, these are the kind of things, and this is just not all inclusive because we come up with family programming every day.
Yeah.
Can I just talk about one?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course. We'd
so-
love to hear it.
Because we're excited to be back. In fact, in a couple of days, we're having our USO Kids Initiative.
Oh.
Sort of like modeling it after the STEM programs, not fun, but educational at the same time.
Right.
So we've got that coming up, and coming up in 2 days, we're going to cover, don't tell anybody, dinosaurs. We're going to turn all the kids into paleontologists, and they're going to excavate us a dino skull, whatever. Don't tell anybody.
You want to keep it to yourselves.
But if they're interested to be a part of these kind of events, check us out on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, because that's where all the invites go out. That's where all the registration links go.
You can't tell, but she's got a giant smile on her
Oh my
face.
gosh.
She's so excited.
It's so fun to be back. If I could tell you, I have a staff of 9, right?
Okay.
And during this whole thing, we were depressed.
Yeah.
I swear. When I told them to stay home, they went, no, we want to come back in. We can do something. Let's do something. But we're all excited to be back.
Well, that's awesome. So what would be, so obviously you guys are offering all these amazing services. Why would somebody want to come and hang out with you and not just, I don't know, go to the movie theater in town?
Well, because, USO is made up of volunteers who love to give back to their military community. And so there's a little bit of extra hospitality. Come on in, welcome. They're expecting our service members and the families, right? So we want to think that we're offering a little hometown hospitality, and it doesn't matter if you're not from Texas. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are all over the world, you will find that hospitality in any USO center, right? You guys, right?
I love that. Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly really true, because when I was in Korea for 2 years at the Camp Walker USO, I can most definitely tell you for sure that every time that I walked in, it didn't matter if I was filming or if I actually wanted to use some of the services. As soon as I walked in, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the USO. And what I really, really like about the USO is that if you just want to sit down, chill, take a nap for like 20 minutes, you can do that. like that's totally a thing. If you just want to sit down, get a bag of chips or whatever, and just chill, you can do that at the USO. And of course, just like you said, if you're a gamer like I am, then you can nerd out in there, watch a movie.
You're going to have to come then and help us garner audiences.
Yeah.
I just signed myself up for it.
That's
guess.
right.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
right. Honorary volunteer. Come on down.
Do you guys have, this is random, but they were raving about the other day. Do you guys give lunch?
Oh, yes.
Aw.
Monday through Friday, we have a power hour lunch program that we have local community, either restaurants or companies that want to support this military community by providing lunch every day.
Wow.
Through Friday.
That is music to my ears.
Yes,
you
you all have
always-
to come.
He
I
always
love
comes
food.
on here and is always starving. So
Oh, well.
we know where to send him.
Sounds like I know where I'll be Monday through Friday.
There you go. It starts at noon. And all you need is your military ID to get in.
Nice.
And we will take care of you.
Yay.
You had me at food.
So we know that they have the North Fort Hood location that just reopened.
Yes.
Do we have any other locations here that people can go to?
Well, okay. So North Fort Hood is taking care of the mobilized units.
Okay.
We opened those doors back in 2011 and been strong ever since.
Okay.
And so that one's up and running again. And our center down south is in Building 121, which was formerly known as the Rivers Building, which is now the USO.
Okay.
So can I have a quick story? Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So remember I told you in 2001, we started in 1871, building 1871, World War II wooden building, right?
Right.
Well, in 2001, we actually opened our doors in the Rivers Building in a small little office area, room 105, right? Yes, this is history.
Yeah.
Then in 2006, we moved over to 1871.
Okay.
Okay. And then in 2020, we moved back to the Rivers Building. This time, the whole building,
Wow.
all 32,000 square feet.
Wow.
So that's why we can do what we can do.
Yeah, that's
with,
incredible.
with the space that we've been given. Much gratitude goes out to Third Corps and Garrison, because without them, we would not have made the move back. So
Yeah.
kudos to them.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
absolutely. So you guys provide all these amazing services. We also know you guys do events, specifically 4th of July coming up.
Specifically, yes. So what do you want to know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
What details can you release to us?
Well, I will do my best. Shh, don't tell anybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So July 2nd is when Fort Hood's going to celebrate Independence Day. And it just so happens that the USO Vice Chair tour of the Joint Chiefs of Staff tour is coming on the same day.
Oh.
So they're kind of working together. Love it.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a show packed with talent, which I can't tell I can't reveal right now. But this USO Vice Chair tour has been a USO tradition for 20 years.
Wow.
I did not know that, but it is. And this is the first stateside tour that they're doing, because typically it's overseas, hard to reach places.
Right.
So we are very, very fortunate that they are going to actually end their tour at the great
better.
place,
That's
right?
Save
Right?
the best for last. Okay.
Exactly. How cool is that?
Yeah,
So-
that's incredible. So that day, the second you guys will be having them, there will be a concert
Yes.
that evening
At Hood Stadium.
at Hood Stadium.
Yep.
And then followed by fireworks.
Absolutely. How would you
yes.
end a 4th of July celebration
You
without
gotta
fireworks?
have
You
fireworks.
can't end America Day without fireworks.
That's right.
That is a law somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a law.
Yep, I've seen it.
I love it.
I synced it.
Well, that's great. I know I'm looking forward to 4th of July and all of the events. So one final question from me.
Sure.
What is the best way, if someone has a question or they want to call somebody and talk to somebody about something, who should they call? What's the phone number?
Okay. Here's the phone number. 254-768-2770.
One more time.
254-768-2770.
Perfect.
Yes. Please call us. But you can always follow us on our Facebook page, our Instagram. That's probably the most up-to-date information that we put out.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, thanks so much for being on the show with us today. Thanks for teaching us so much valuable information about the USO and the services they provide.
Y'all made it so easy. Thank you so much. I'm so happy for the invite. But
Of course.
anytime.
It was great having you. for sure.
Thanks.
Yay.
Yay. USO.
USO. USO.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the music that's playing right now. Sam, tell us all about it.
It's really fun. Love it. I don't know. It's the music. It's different. Very different than what we had before.
So what vibe are we trying to bring to the audience with this new sound and the rebrand?
With the sound itself, we're trying to, just make it a little bit more modern. Bring it into the new age, I guess you could say.
Not so Texas either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it more available to people who aren't necessarily here, but may want to learn some stuff about what's going on here, or learn stuff that is relevant to them that may be happening here.
Kelvin, you are also part of the old.
Yes.
What do you think?
Dave, the thing about me is I love music, so as long as it doesn't completely suck, I'm there for it.
Really flexible.
And
over
I mean,
easy breezy.
I'm very, it's lively. It catches my attention. I like it. Kind of gives me I told you my vibe earlier, but I'll just say it's like a fun.
It's like, hey, Dick Clark, I can dance to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best dancer, but I'll give it a shot.
Another social reference she didn't get. Yeah, right?
I love it. And nothing was wrong with the old music, but
old music is great.
There's nothing wrong with changing things up.
Do you want to refresh?
Modernizing
Yeah.
the theme song.
That's right.
And you're having so much fun doing
We
it, right,
are.
Sam?
I am. Woo! Having so much fun.
Got a problem? Write your congressman. Fort Hood's Great Big Podcast.
And we're back. Hello, everybody. Brianna's back in the studio with us.
Boo.
Welcome back to the land of the cool kids.
Hi, guys. It's good to be back.
Missed out on some valuable information
I
about
heard.
the USO, but we have some other valuable information about ID cards. Yes. Yay,
Everybody's
we love
favorite thing.
ID cards.
Yes.
So for
Magic.
people who don't know, the DoD extended the ID card renewal deadline again due to the pandemic.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah. So for all ID cards that have expired between January 1st of 2020 and July 31st of 2021, they have 3 new policies. I'm going to read them off for you here. The first one is renewals extend to August 31st of 2021 for all foreign affiliates and their dependents. Renewals have extended to October 31st of 2021 for dependents of active duty uniformed service members and for Reserve and National Guard uniformed service members and their dependents. And lastly, renewals have extended to January 31st of 2022 for retirees and their dependents and all other populations.
Happy
Wow.
New Year.
Yeah.
That's a long
Right.
time.
Yeah, so people have lots of time to go out. So if you still need to get your, ID card renewed or it's going to expire here pretty soon, you have more time to do that, which is
Yes.
great.
But
Unless
don't
you're in
dilly
Cav.
dally.
Yes,
Or we'll still be in the same boat.
that's right.
Everyone's trying to get it done at once.
That's right. That is correct. If you're going to do it, make sure you schedule your appointments. Don't show up, you can show up for a day of, but you might have to wait a while. So
Yeah.
probably better just to schedule an appointment, which you can do online on their website.
Convenient.
Yes.
So, folks, you have no reason not to be proactive because you can do it online. So, for all of us who hate interacting with other humans, you can do it right there.
Yeah.
Boom. You're welcome.
Schedule it online. That's right. And on top of that, if you have any questions and you want to call somebody, their phone number is 254-287-7419.
Tell them again.
254-287-7419. And we have just so much information. And the address for the building, for people who aren't aware, has updated, has changed. The new address is Building 130 at the corner of TJ Mills Boulevard and Battalion Avenue. You can find all that information online as well.
So, don't walk into the Copeland Center because
It is not there anymore.
it's not there. And there's signs there as well.
Yes.
Because I know when I walked in there, I seen it on like 12 doors in there. We are not in here anymore. So they're super adamant. Don't walk in there asking for anything related to your ID card because they're going to look at you like you cray-cray.
Yeah, their parking lot's right off of Battalion, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Line Avenue.
Yes. Yes, it is. They have signs outside the building, too, that says to come into this building. So,
I can't read. So.
yes, we've learned. That's okay. You figured it out. So that's what matters.
I just stared at it for a long time, and then somebody got really angry, and they knife-handed me in my face, and then they told me what the sign said, so it worked out.
So that's why your name tapes are sewn in, right?
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause
work
I
smarter,
don't know
not
which way it
harder.
goes. I've made it 7 years like this. So.
That's very impressive.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I think that's all we got for this week, guys.
All right.
Anyone have anything else?
Reading is very important, even though I do not know how to do so.
It is. Be sure to read, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, as we know. 'Cause We
Yes.
just talked about how
Yes,
hot it is out
please.
there.
Yes.
Please wear
Wear
sunscreen.
sunscreen.
Because you look like Wesley Snipes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Perhaps that's what you want. Perhaps you think that is hot. But if that's not what you want, then wear your sunscreen and stay out of the sun. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
Where have you been? That's all I can say.
Oh,
In a mentalist.
okay. I see you.
Oh,
I
Because you know what?
I didn't mean it like that.
We're going to get out of here. You know what? We out.
It's okay. You're already
No,
booing
we
me.
are out. We out.
This podcast is a U.S. Army Garrison Fort Hood and Fort Hood Public Affairs production. Music is written and produced by Will Courtney with express permission for us to use. If you have a question or want to share some insights with us, email us at forthoodbao@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at USAG Fort Hood and on Facebook at Fort Hood Garrison Command. And as always, be sure to leave a review and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Driving down the road again. Guitar starts then